What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lo, and welcome back to the Slay Report, the coolest, dopest beauty talk show on YouTube and in the whole world. So in today's video, we are going to be demoing and reviewing Glamlite's the Burger Palette. This palette just came in. It was available for pre-order on the 24th of this month, and I'm so excited they did restock it. And we are going to jump into all the toppings, the shades, the swatches, and everything when we come back. Shout out to all the black-owned cosmetic brands. Didn't Fenty teach y'all anything? Look, if y'all ain't gonna make foundation for everybody, then don't make foundation. Why would they release this? They was dead ass serious when they released this.
My purpose in life is to witness this moment.
A primer from Too Faced. This is my favorite primer in the whole world. And that shit is dope. We bringing you straight truth, straight facts on this channel without. All right, so if you guys aren't familiar with Glamlite, they are known for the infamous pizza palette that we did do a review on previously. So this is the second addition to their fast food collection, and Mrs. Giselle is the CEO, and she is a genius. Let me just say, she is a marketing genius. Okay, so with this palette, there is 16 shades of just awesome goodies and goodness within this. So I even got like, look at the nutritional facts. I think this is just so artistically designed. And even when we open it up, look at the paper. Bitch, look at the paper. Okay, look at the paper. All right, so even with the paper, because I went to, you know what, when I got this palette in the mail, I did a live review on Instagram and Facebook, and I actually had a real burger. But I said, you know what, when I do the YouTube video, I'm not gonna have a real burger because, I mean, you know, I can only eat burgers like every so often, okay? I'm pescatarian. So this is the palette, and look, I know you guys can't, I know y'all can't feel it, but it is soft. Like the whole entire thing, it is soft. You know, like the sesame seeds. You can feel like a little bit of the sesame seeds, okay? And it has to, you know, you got to put a disclaimer on there for people that will eat this. Warning, do not eat. Do not eat.
Alan, did you just eat sofa pizza?
Yes.
Do not eat this. It's not edible. You can't eat it. Don't even try it. Okay, so we are gonna open this beautiful, beautiful beauty up, and look at this. Look at how adorable this is. Oh my gosh. So we got our bun, and then we got you can see the patty, and then the cheese, and then the swatches. Now I did previously swatch this palette, that's why it looks like this. So we are going to swatch it again because I want you guys to see these shades and how they perform. And of course, it came with another mirror. And I just think that's phenomenal that, you know, I love palettes with mirrors because a palette without a mirror is like absurd. I mean, come on now. What was that? Look, I'll be hearing stuff in this house and I'll be like, who's that? Who's there? I could fight and I got a gun. All right, so let's jump into these swatches. We are going to start with the first two rows up top. So starting with pickles going across, and then the next row is going to be tomatoes going across. So half is going to be on this hand, half is going to be on this hand, okay? Y'all pretty much know, if you ever watch this channel, y'all know I swatch everything like that, okay? So pickles is this green. Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Mustard is next. Mustard looks more like a pressed pigment because I'm just looking at like the consistency in the formula, and it looks more, it appears to be a pressed pigment. And with pressed pigments, you have to press them to really get them to, like, you know, apply. Because most people try to spread them like a shadow and get upset because it's like it's falling out, and like, okay, it's a pressed pigment, it's gonna do that. You know, and I hate when people like automatically get upset at fallout, not understanding that pigments do fall out just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's powder, right? Okay, bacon. Now bacon was on, I think bacon was in the pizza palette too. So I'm glad to see bacon in the burger palette. But it wasn't this coppery foily shade. Like bacon in the pizza palette, I think was like a little darker. I think it was actually like a matte shade, if I'm not mistaken. So don't quote me. So that's bacon. Okay, let's go with our next swatch in this row. Sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries. So this is the shade on my finger, and we're just gonna swatch it right next to that. Ooh. Yeah, we are definitely using this shade later. I like that whole vibrant orange. I'm gonna get closer so you guys can see that. Okay. Just using this makeup wipe to like clean my fingers in between swatches. All right, next up is tomatoes. And tomatoes is like a corally, it looks more like a coral. Like a reddish coral. I got some lipstick like this. Reminds me of watermelon soda from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So this is tomatoes. Now, Thousand Island. Oh my gosh, I need to show y'all this shade on camera first. So this is Thousand Island right here. And we are going to swatch that and put it on. Because when I seen how this shade looked, I was like mesmerized. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. I love that. I think this is like my favorite shade in this whole entire palette. Like my favorite shade. Okay, next up we got Caramelized Onions. Caramelized Onions, however you want to say it. This is the shade. We're just going to swatch it on the wrist. Okay. And then Cheddar, which is another like foily shade. Foily shimmery. Look at that swatch. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Okay, next swatch. We got blue cheese. I've never had blue cheese on a burger. Like, let me find out people out here putting blue cheese on burgers. I'm gonna have a serious issue with that. So this is blue cheese. Look at that. It's a really pretty blue. Like, really, really pretty. Ooh, I think we're gonna play with her too. No. Avocado. Now, I had avocado on the burger before, and I got upset because it was on there, and I took it off and ate it by itself because I love avocado. So this is avocado. Look at that green. It's like so pretty. All right, avocado. Look, let's get a better swatch avocado. Let's get like a better one. Let's press it on there. Pat it here. Okay. Red onions was also in the pizza palette, but I'm not sure if it was like the same type of shade. It looks like they didn't recreate like the same similar the same shades from the previous palette. So, because I think red onions in the pizza palette was like a purple, and red onions here is like a fuchsia. So I like that a whole lot. Like, it looks really cute side by side by this green. Okay, onion rings is next. You know, I don't really like onion rings. Their whole entire existence and why they exist is just, it bothers my spirit. Onions, I mean, onions are cool. I love onions, but I just do not like onion rings at all. So this is the shade Onion Rings. If y'all like onion rings, look, no judgment. I can't get with them. I just don't understand them. Like, why do they exist? Okay, lettuce is next. And lettuce is this beautiful, like, metallic-y green, metallic green shade. Like, I don't want nobody to be like, metallic-y is not a word. I know it ain't no word, but it's going to be a word on this channel. It's always that politically correct person that always be trying to come for you on, like, so many different platforms. It's funny. Okay, next up we have Spinach. Let's do Spinach. And this is Spinach right here. Let's just pat it on there some more. Okay. And ketchup and barbecue sauce are the last two shades in this palette. Now, I don't know if this is a Midwest thing, but we put mustard, mayo, and ketchup on burgers. Like, those are the ingredients, like the toppings, you know. well, part of the toppings, and then it has the works on there. But I never really, the only time I'll eat barbecue sauce on a burger is if it's like an actual barbecue, like grilled burger. So we going with ketchup, and we're gonna put ketchup right next to spinach because that's how it was in the layout of the palette. All right, let's deepen it a little bit more, just so you guys can see. Okay, and barbecue sauce is last. But yeah, that's the only time I'll eat barbecue sauce on the burger, if it's like grilled, like just came off the grill and all of that, like if it's at the crib. But if I'm out in public, no, I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I get barbecue sauce on my burger? I'm like, no, that's just not, it's just not gonna taste right. Okay, let me show y'all the swatch. Well, on my finger, and then swatch on the hand or the wrist. Wrist. Okay. So yeah, if you notice when you are applying certain pigments, if you feel like it's starting to like break apart, just go ahead and just repress it down. That's all you gotta do. Don't get mad like, oh my God, I'm taking this back because it's just falling out. It's falling out everywhere. No, don't do that. Okay, just pack it down on it. You'll be all right. You'll live. You didn't die. All right. Okay, so because we are doing a full face beads, and usually I have already done my brows, but I'm gonna just do my brows off camera, come back just so we can really focus on the palette, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh my gosh, we gotta sit through brows, we gotta sit through primer, and we gotta sit through, just get to the swatch, get to the palette already. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead, do everything off camera as far as like my priming and then my brows, and then I'm gonna come back and we're going to play with this delicious. So I'm gonna dip into sweet potato fries because I don't know, like I want to create something like really cool and colorful and like, you know, I don't know. So I think sweet potato fries might be the lick for me. Hey, so I'm taking sweet potato fries and I'm just kind of like layering it on top of my lid just to create that background transition. And we're going to do this on both eyes, finesse it in between both eyes or whatever. Because I'm like, I know y'all probably was going to be like, Lord Jesus, hurry up. Like, do we have to sit through this whole entire blend process? No, you don't. So we just zipping through. All right, so we are pretty much taking tomatoes and just like putting it on the outer portion of the crease. All right, so when I was taking tomatoes and I was like putting it into the crease right below sweet potato fries, I'm like, I need to kind of intensify this shade a little bit more. So, you know what I did? I added a little bit of red onions to it. And man, oh my God, it was fire. Like it came out like perfect. So I was like, okay, let's do that. Let's deepen that shade up and make it like kind of like pink. You know what I mean? So yeah, we like did that, bitch. That's what we did. So yeah, it definitely brought the color out a lot more. And that's what I was looking for. Now, I'm gonna cut the crease with ColourPop Snow Filter Concealer in the shade Fair. All right, to cut my crease, I'm using the number 2 brush from the Brow Kit Lights from TG Supply. And y'all will pretty much see me use this brush an awful lot because it is so universal and like, you know, flat, and I love it. So I'm just dragging the concealer down and I'm pretty much carving out the entire shape of my eye because I always do partial cut creases, but this is going to be a full cut crease and I'm going to wing out the concealer. And the concealer is from ColourPop. It is in the shade Fair. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's take tomatoes and then we are just going to layer that right below. All right, we're taking tomatoes and we just layering it on the outer portion of the cut crease because we're going to take other shades and like combine them and just make it into like a nice little gradient effect. So we're only going halfway from the corner of the eye to the middle of the eye because we're going to be adding more shades to this look. So I want to put Thousand Island like right in here. I think that'd be like so cute. I'm going to take this little MAC pencil brush and I'm going to do that. And so I took my MAC pencil brush, found my mirror, and I did that. And okay, so I'm pretty much done with the eyeshadow portion of this look. I really do like how these colors have like come together. So now I'm going to just do my liner with the Glamlite Calligrapher. Now I've been using this because I got it when I got the pizza palette and I was like, OMG, like this This is like super, super, you know, like this is like the best liner ever. What makes this liner the best to me is because of the way it's designed. Like most liners basically just, they like straight up and down, you know? But I feel like the way this one is crafted, it's easier for you to wing your liner out. Like if you guys can like look at my hand, the way I'm holding it, like that whole little tip goes outward. So it's kind of like at a bent angle, making it easier for the artist or the beginner or the intermediate artist or whatever you are. Whatever you are, it makes it easier for you to do your liner. So what I do is I draw a line outward and then kind of just like connect everything together in the end, like bringing the line that I drew out kind of inward. Yeah, y'all see how I'm finessing that shit. And then when you do a cut crease like this, it makes it easier for you to have a wing liner too. So follow the line. The rest of the face, we're going to speed through zoom. All right, we're using some Tarte Base Tape Primer, and this is a hydrating primer. My skin really, really needs it because my shit be dry as hell. And so underneath my foundation, I always put on a setting powder just to kind of make my foundation look very airbrushed and very flawless. So I'm taking a fluffy brush from e.l.f. I got it from Walmart. It was like $12, bitch. And I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder in the shade Translucent. Because, you know, yeah, I think that translucent would work best, so I just used it. And for foundation today, I'm using the ColourPop Stick Foundation in the shade Dark 167W. Now, y'all may see like, okay, this looks darker than her. Yes, I always go a shade darker with my foundation because I don't want to be that girl that's out here with the too light foundation on. I don't want nobody saying, oh my God, her face does not match her neck. What is she doing? She fucked up. She needs to go back and just pretty much just erase her whole face. No, y'all ain't finna say that about me. So yeah, I'm taking my Smashbox blurring foundation brush and I'm just blurring this all over. Next, we're taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer, apparently self-setting concealer, and this is in shade 43. And we are going to do this part of our makeup because it's next. And believe it or not though, this is like my favorite part of makeup. Like I love doing, you know, concealer and setting powder and all of that good stuff. Like I love it. And I was using I always use a sponge. I was using a brush and I was like, you know what? It depends. It really depends. It depends on how I'm feeling for the day. If I want to use a brush or not. If I'm in a rush, yeah, I'll use a brush. But I feel like with a sponge, sometimes it soaks up too much product, and then you gotta end up reapplying it, and yeah, but it's okay. It's all right. But notice that when y'all see me do my no foundation routine, we do this step first, and after you put on your foundation, you do this step afterwards. So I gotta go do my friend makeup because she having a party today, so I gotta do her face today. And she like real picky girl, like real picky. So I'm like, Lord, hopefully, you know, hopefully this works out. Cause I don't know, it's like depending on like how you are as a person. Some people, they love like the whole, I wanna look natural. And then you got some people that be like, yo, beat me down. Beat me down, child. So like my techniques are different, you know. I don't believe in like using a whole bunch of product just because I'm like, I don't want it to clash, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like, you know, too much product can literally clash together and just be bad, you know, like an airplane crash, like, you know. All right, so now I'm gonna take my Fenty 450 concealer and we are going to contour this nose. Snatch the nose. We're gonna pinch that. All right, for my nose contour, I'm using my Morphe 360 nose contour kit. I love this kit to contour my nose. You don't have to use this kit to contour your nose if you don't want to, but Bitch, it works for me. Okay, so I always start with the tip of my brow, like the very like base part where my nose starts, and I just come down and I always blend like upward and out. You don't want to blend your contour down because it's gonna look harsh and just like so I just took the remaining concealer that was on the brush and I just put it around my forehead, just putting the excess on there because I don't want to go in and reapply and be putting too much, because I told y'all too much product, I always feel like it's the shit clashes. So I'm using the Fenty Pro Filter concealer in the shade 450. Okay, so even though you don't need to set this concealer, I do like a bright under eye. So I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and I'm just setting underneath. Now I'm using translucent to set and to like chisel out this nose a little bit more too. All right, so I had to go and curl my hair because, you know, it was just looking a little busted. I ain't like it. Okay, I don't know what lipstick I'm gonna wear. Help me, y'all, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm finna just go ahead and line my lips with this Shayla BFF4 liner, because I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, y'all. I don't know what else to do. This chair, I feel like it's more of a struggle. The camera be moving and all type of shit. Whew. It's a workout getting in this chair. Okay, so we're gonna use this Beauty Bakerie Milk and Honey palette to highlight today because I just felt like, you know, why not? So let's see. Be sweet. That's the only way I know how to be. Okay. So while I'm sitting up here marinating on this lip, and what I'm gonna do, this is not the right brush. This is just not. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. We're just gonna try to find the right brush. Where is it? Where? So for the lip combo, we use this lip duo from Shayla's collab, the BFF4 liner with the Slow Down Ultra Satin Lip. I'm not gonna put a gloss on yet, but when I do, it's going to be this cherry red gloss from Lime Crime, and this is the Juicy Cherry shade. Now, my overall impression of the whole burger palette, I really enjoyed using this palette. Like, just the whole concept, the theme, and then just the creativity of it. Like, look at, I know you guys can't touch it, but it's a soft, like, for her to create this was like phenomenal, okay? And then just the artwork and the layout of it, I mean, you can't beat that. This was like one of the most creative things that I've seen since the pizza palette. And today is the release and the launch of the taco palette, which I already placed my order for. So if you want to go ahead and order this, you can also use our code Slay Squad to save additional money off your purchase, as well as Afterpay. They do have Afterpay on their site. So millions of ways to save, you know what I'm saying? Not break the bank. This palette retails for $40. And it is available. It's basically been restocked because it's sold out like the day you was able to pre-order it. So if you guys want to see more of the Slay Report, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I mean, I tell y'all that every time because y'all just keep coming back. Y'all keep coming back messing with the kids, so you might as well go ahead and subscribe, right? And also follow us on social media. We on every platform, and we update every single day. Follow Glamlite as well. Glamlite does not have a Twitter. They are on Facebook and they are on Instagram. So if you want to like see more news regarding Glamlite's products, follow them on Instagram. Check their website out, www.glamlitecosmetics.com. I will link all of that in the description box. But sound off in the comments below. Let me know what y'all thought about this palette. Did y'all order it? Are you going to order it? And hey, what you think about it? Just let me know. All right, I'm out of here. I will see y'all next time.
We need the outlet for our rock tumbler.
Plug it in! Plug it in!
What, the rock tumbler or the TV?